Good morning, YouTube. It's a ride to work. I don't know if today will be another angry little rant. Who knows? Today will probably be a continuation. Continuation of yesterday's little angry rant. I only get like that generally when I have to work a lot of hours because I'm salary and I get paid the same no matter how much time I spend in the building. So it's a little frustrating. I mean, it really is indentured servitude. But, you know, at least I'm smart enough to acknowledge it. Most of you guys, you don't even know that you're indentured. You don't even realize you're slaves. That's the real frustrating part of the so-called American dream for me. That really is. It's, you know, I say it all the time. I've probably said it on this, you know, on this outlet at least a half dozen times. The most pathetic slave is the one who thinks he's free. I'll let that sink in a little bit, because most people, they just, you know, they either think it's something clever, and then I'm not talking about them, or they're so deluded to think that that doesn't apply. And it's just because they make enough money to pay their bills and go on vacations a couple times a year that they're not slaves. So I think it's just, you know, I think that's so pathetic. I really do. You know, I mean, we end up working jobs we hate. Buy stuff we don't need. Buy stuff that is literally destroying us from within. You think the food feeds you? Shopping at the New World Order store, you know, the New World Order supermarket. Look, read the ingredients label. If it's loaded with a bunch of stuff you can't pronounce, it's not food. Food type product. Everything is a type of product. It's not even a real thing. We're eating plastics. We're eating chemistry. Some mad scientist in a lab figuring out additives to make food preserve longer and taste better. It doesn't taste better. It tastes synthetic. We wonder why cancer's off the charts, why thyroids are shutting down. Excuse me. Why diabetes is off the charts. And all of this stuff is going wrong with our bodies and our lives. And why, you know, we got children with bone marrow cancer at such an early age. It's just everything's off the charts. We used to be the best. Now we're the absolute worst. We used to be the best at everything. Now we're actually the absolute best at making just trash. That's what we do. We just produce trash because everything's disposable. Disposable lighters, disposable diapers, disposable families. We got people who don't give a flip about us, telling us what's good for us, running us around by our noses, dangling the carrot. Ooh, look, there's a bigger, better life. Every time I see an advertisement for some garbage I don't need, you see the smiling faces, like buying this product is going to satisfy all your needs. Like buying this product is going to put that happy smile on your face. It's garbage. hated the most about being a graphic designer. Just making filth all day. Peddling my skills to sell out. I mean, seriously, I was an art whore. Didn't like what I was making. Always had some John telling me how they wanted. Sometimes it was more rewarding, but the ones that were rewarding, I never got paid for. That was, Now your reward is that you got to make such great work for me, you know, and I have to sue you. It's just got to be where I just, who wants that? You know, you spend more time in litigation than actually producing anything. Some of the coolest stuff I made, you know, I made being indentured to drug addicts or alcoholics. Ooh, I bet that stuff. So I see you guys, man. I mean, you know, you're jockeying pizzas. You're working weird hours. You know, scooping concrete, paving roads, working on infrastructure, whether it's IT or physical commodities, it doesn't matter. You guys are slaves. And you can only hope that your job is rewarding enough to keep you doing it every day. And I get people that, if it was fun, they wouldn't call it work. That's garbage. I know all kinds of people who actually enjoy doing what they're doing. Unfortunately, the people who enjoy doing what they're doing are killing themselves to do it. You know, real skills are undervalued. I know. I live it. We're breaking our own backs to save our own lives. You know, I mean, we are literally slitting our own throats to feed our families. This is over, people. You know, I think this is just going to grind on down. No, there is a stopping point. I know it. I can feel it. There is a stopping point. There are people, it hasn't affected certain people's lives that much yet. I was just talking, you know, I got done ranting on a stupid YouTube video last night, and then I spent close to an hour last night listening to my mom rant about her BS. How bureaucrats are busy pushing her around. You see, you need to have a registered car to get your license. Get your driver's license, but you have to have a driver's license in order to register your car. And how that circular kind of runaround goes on with all these bureaucracies. Every time you turn around, they're telling you to hop to. And you do it. This whole licensing and registration process was only meant for, the commercial vehicles, but they have managed to spread it out on everybody. And that's what bureaucracies do. Collective buttholes who don't produce anything. Who don't offer a good or a service. All they do is run stuff. And they don't even do that, man. All they do is just suck off of your largesse. Well, the largesse is running out. And this is it happens consistently throughout history. You got a bunch of idiots, boobs, who don't know how to run anything, running everything into the ground. And I go on and on about the Lilliputians, about the Lilliputians. Yeah, It's the best thing, best word for it. Diminutive ones. They're little people who have nothing, who take great joy and great pleasure at throwing up roadblocks in front of you, trying to shut you down. They don't realize they're shutting themselves down, but hey, they don't care. They can't see past the end of their face. Running around serving the Lilliputians who just feed off us. They're like little bread maggots or fleas. And collectively, if we just wake up to the fact that we've got a really bad case of fleas, shake them off. Go take a bath, something. And now the Lilliputians are bringing in a little, probably the worst example of a police state in all of human history. And we just lay back and watch our TV, jerk off, mental masturbation. And one person said that we only use less than 25% of our brains. I say with the aid of television, we use less than 1% of our brains. Everybody's in a damn trance. Trying to, get the latest, newest, hottest, neatest little crap. Mag wheels. We gotta stop this, people. This is madness. What's the definition of madness? Doing the same thing over and over every day, expecting a different result. Oh, we're at my favorite corner. My favorite corner. I love it. Oh, I love it. There is another way, but we have to stop this nonsense to do it. Oh, that's right. We're too beholden to our things and our stuff. We're good little indentured servants. Rank and file. And let the bureaucrats eat their cake. Eat our cake. I've had enough. I really have. I'm going to pray. And I'm going to see if my king wants me to keep doing this, what I'm doing right now. If he wants me to move on and do something new, do something for him. I'm already working for him, I get that, but I don't know. Somebody said something to me through my wife. It really resonates with me, but, I have yet to make that thing happen. I'll just tell you, she says, you guys are, you're so talented. You have all these skills, and you really make stuff, and you should be doing that. Yeah, I should be doing that. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't be squandering it. I was like, what, squander? I'm not squandering anything. Everything's been shelved. Everything's been put on a back burner because I can't make it work. Nobody wants to pay you. Everybody expects everything for free. Like I said, the skills are undervalued. They're going to give you promises, but when it comes pay time, they disappear. They run off. They get what they want and they go. couple examples where people actually followed through on their end of the obligation. But only a couple. Everything else has fallen through. Everything else has, been hijacked by drug addicts or Lilliputians. And the other thing, when you get hired by somebody and they think they own you, I'm making your paycheck. No, you don't. You just signed the check. You don't pay me anything. My providence or my provision doesn't really come from you. It comes through you. So I'll continue to serve the king and pretend that I'm not serving faceless bankers, the real slave owners. We really are, slaves on the same plantation now. All of us. The bankers have made more money off of your back, off of your soul, than you'll ever see in your lifetime. They really have. I mean, they make money on the transaction of your soul every day. They do. They do. If you don't believe me, go look at your birth certificate. They trade that paper. They do. They have a copy, and they trade that paper through the derivatives fraud. They trade on you. They trade on your car. They trade on your house. They trade on your real estate. They trade on your government. They trade it all. They trade all of it. All of it's traded on the open market. It's just Bolshevik. They've made more money off of your soul than you'll ever see in your lifetime. And we just go along in our little bubble carriages being entertained. See you later, maybe.